Welcome back, hippie friends. Oh my goodness, I missed you. Chrissy here bringing you the vibe. I have been very under the weather, but I missed you. I missed doing these readings for you. So even though I'm still not 100%, I would like to do a reading. So we're going to do it. We're going to start with our love deck. And I've been reading oracle cards since 2016, and I've never done a reading with the flu. There is a part of me that went, will I be able to connect? And then I thought, how silly. We're never disconnected. So here we are. All right, we got our first card down. Nothing else is popping up, so let's just start with that first card and see where we are, okay? Okay. Harmony in reverse. Living in. Something about living in, being in. There's like a desire to live in harmony with something. Let's pull more. Let's keep shuffling. I gotta tell you, even though there's no signs of nature or anything in that card, that's kind of what came up. I feel like some of you watching this might be starting to feel drawn to a more simplistic, minimalistic way of living. You might want to start doing things that could be considered more off-grid. Maybe you're wanting to really learn how to grow your own food, grow your own fruits, grow your own vegetables. There's something about harmony and like Mother Earth. Let's flip some more. Ooh, satisfaction in reverse. You're not satisfied with the way things are now. Again, I almost keep getting these Matrix vibes, as if you're dissatisfied with government and being in the program. There seems to be a dissatisfaction and a desire to want to be more in harmony with flow, freedom, and earth. Harmony among Mother Earth, Gaia. Wow, what is this other card that came with it? Right side up, transformation. Holy moly macaroni, this is screaming. Spirit is, oh my gosh. This is definitely for somebody watching that is being called, I was called over, called up, I'm seeing like up and over a fence. It's like you want to leave whatever you've constructed now, whatever you got going on now, and it's very, I keep wanting to say in the Matrix. I think you're realizing that you don't need as much as you thought you needed. And there's something about simplifying, going back to minimalist. Again, I see growing of food, plants, vegetables. I see those boxes where you build the wooden boxes, and you leave them in your front yard or backyard or whatever, and you can grow stuff from there. Oh, sorry guys, I am so sick. Let's pull another. I want one more. It's going to be a short reading today. I love this for you. I see the drippy, you know, the little wooden, it looks like butcher this. It looks like upside down metal bells that you hang all in a string, and they catch the water and it pours into the next one, into the next one, into the next one. It's called something. What is it called? It's so beautiful. And I see you almost hanging that in the corner of the outside of your home, like by a gutter. But that's your gutter. Like you don't have a gutter, you have that instead, and it's catching the water and it's slowing it down. And I almost see something underneath, as if you want to start collecting the water, learning how to filter it, boil it. Oh, wow. I'm done. Park. You don't say. Yeah, you're being called. You're being called away from a lot of modern day things. You're feeling like you want to walk away from modern day stuff. Wow. Who is going off grid? And don't get me wrong, it might not be that extreme. It might not be that extreme. It might be little things, little changes, right? For example, I'm trying to think of an example. This is just me. This is not spirit. But an example would be maybe you're walking around your house and you're thinking, I don't need the microwave or the air fryer. I'm just going to go back to heating up all my food on the stove or something like that, which again is still gas or electric, whatever you're using. But there's something, so it could be as extreme as you're full in. You might be going fully off grid. This might be the last video you're watching because you're done with internet. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that extreme. This could be for somebody that's just feeling called to a more simplistic way of living, back to the basics. I wanted to do this. I saw bells and whistles like coming at me, and I just like, you're just done. You're done with the bells and the whistles and the smoke and the mirrors and all the stuff that you were taught, that you were with the media and the commercials and the this and the that, right? Always, you're a consumer. Like you popped out of the womb and you're being brainwashed to be a consumer. Purchase, purchase, purchase. You need. You don't. There's so little we actually need. And I feel that this message is for the person that's realizing that and ready to transform into some changes. You're not satisfied with modern day living. You don't feel like you're in harmony with self or Mother Earth, Gaia. This part card, I'm obsessed. I love that came out. You might even find yourself moving away from the types of gatherings, social experiences, or what you would consider entertainment, right? Think drinks and live music and who knows? I don't know. I'm exhausted, guys. I have a fever, but you're moving away from things that maybe cost money to entertain you, and you're realizing that you can be entertained by just taking a walk, sitting on the edge of a creek, listening to the creek, watching the hawks, you know, connecting with the crows, even though they're probably laughing at you. And you're just in a more simplistic, minimalistic type of, feels like gratitude. Feels like gratitude and a newfound appreciation for simplicity. Wow. This was a beautiful message, and I am so glad I kind of nudged myself into the studio today to do this. So I'm going to get this up, and I'm going to lay back down, and I love you all so much. Thank you for choosing to vibe here. You could vibe anywhere you want, and you choose to be part of the hippie vibe tribe, so I know I'm grateful for that.